We've all heard news reports exposing anti-Muslim sentiment and fear in the U.S. They range from communities fighting to block the building of mosques to hate crimes to Republican presidential candidates speaking anti-Muslim rhetoric on national television. But now a progressive advocacy group is taking the messaging a step further and accusing the right wing in America of strategizing to spread anti-Muslim hate in the U.S. People for the American Way released a new report called the Right Wing Handbook. The group traced and analyzed anti-Muslim comments from across the nation and says without a doubt the rhetoric is part of a deliberate plan.
We see the same talking points going out throughout the right wing. You know, whether they start at a focus group or whether they start with a foundation in town or on a blog, you know, they are very quickly adopted throughout the entire right-wing echo chamber.
Courtney says the rhetoric is funded.
Political right isn't stumbling on this by accident. They're actually doing a great deal to push it and support it.
The report discusses 8 strategies employed by anti-Muslim activists to cast doubt on the validity of Islam as a religion and the integrity of American Muslims in order to justify prejudice and illegal discrimination. Scare tactics include framing American Muslims as dangerous to America and inventing the danger of creeping Sharia.
Somehow the United States Constitution is going to be subverted and taken over because Sharia law is going to take its place.
According to the report, another scare tactic is denying the validity of Islam as a religion, arguing that Muslims have no First Amendment rights under the Constitution. A new Cornell OSU poll shows anti-Muslim sentiment has intensified since Navy SEALs killed Osama bin Laden May 1st in Pakistan. Before his death, nearly half of respondents described Muslim Americans as trustworthy and peaceful. After his death, that figure dropped to 1/3 of respondents. Researchers attribute the rise in negative views about Muslims to the wall-to-wall media coverage that focused on terrorism and bin Laden's religious views. Many Americans agree anti-Muslim rhetoric has escalated on blogs and in political campaigns.
I think it's irresponsible, and I have a lot of Muslim friends, and it's frustrating.
Michelle Bachmann, she's been saying about, you know, there should be anti-Sharia laws. So yeah, but they're more of the fringe element.
Some experts believe the anti-Muslim rhetoric will escalate through the 2012 elections. Advocates are urging Americans to speak out and challenge bigotry. Rhonda Pence, Press TV, Washington.